it was totally accidental. I'm all about speed, actually. No,
I knew you would say something.
yeah. No, honestly, I think it's. I mean, the DVD is called Language of Drumming, and this is really something that opened up a lot of, or answered a lot of, like that parallel or that comparison, answered a lot of questions I really struggled with for a long time, like in a in a millisecond, because the problems that we have to, if you look at it hippie-ish, it is, instruments and art is for expression, and I was always like yada yada yada, but it basically the same rules apply, and if you really look into it, the same that happens when you use language happen to the music industry and to musicians. So if you look at, there are people who use language, obviously, to express their feelings. There are also people who use language and try to use language, sometimes with success, sometimes without, to impress people. They learn complicated foreign words and like complicated sentences that they picked up from someone else to appear smart. So they take quotes or things that they learn. So it's like, oh, that worked with that guy. Those guys were impressed when he said that. So I take the whole sentence and I place that at the next party. So that's how they work. And then they try it out, and sometimes it may have the effect, but not the same one, because if it's not authentic, people have, I believe, a bullshit detector. And in language and in music, sometimes the simple things that are honest, like I love you or I'm sorry, it's the hardest thing to say. If it's really honest and it's really meant, it's so hard to do it. And it has a big effect, a huge effect. Much more than being like, yeah, man, yesterday, it's like, yeah, you know how it is with people, and it's like, it's like, but there were many reasons for it. I want to explain. It's like, shut up and just apologize.
Yeah, just say so.
So, and that's the same way with music. So it's like, what do you want to say, and how can you get rid of all the stuff that you don't need and really get to the message? And sometimes it's nice to really, so I think you need speed and good technique to express yourself properly. There are also places where, it's always the context is most important. That's where musicality comes from. And it's funny when people tell me, oh, which is great, I appreciate it, and I know what they want to say when they say, oh, you're very musical and you play so musical. But on the other side, we should really say, it's like, yes, what else? What else is this instrument for? Hopefully it's a musical instrument, and that's what we all try to do. So